Hello, everyone. Thank you for tuning in. I am JayLee. This is JLeesCorner. This is a review, honey. A review of Tyler Perry's movie, A Fall from Grace, which is on Netflix. Girl, look. From the wiggery of it all to the I guessed it from the beginning of it all. I mean, first things first, if you have not done so already, please take a moment to subscribe to my channel to become a whole JayBird, dun 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 dun, and all that goodness and stuff. Center yourself, okay? Center yourself. As y'all all know, I'm moving, so it's stuff behind me because I gotta pack, okay? And it's stuff that's sitting out because I have to pack. Ain't no point in putting in the closet because I'm back. Because I don't want to know why her background looks so messy for the new people, okay? Because I'm moving, okay? It's the process of moving. Anyway, do not forget to also like, comment, and share this video. You can also follow me on IG at J_Lees_Corner. It's probably on the screen somewhere right now, okay? So, A Fall from Grace is on Netflix. You know, it stars, Krista Fox, who of course plays on the Have and Have Nots. I remember her from being on In the Heat of the Night a long time ago. Okay, she played a cop on there as well. Anyway, but yeah, Krista Fox, who plays Hannah on the Have and Have Nots. Phylicia Rashad, we know Phylicia Rashad from the Cosby Show and everything and stuff like that. Brisha Webb, who's a great actor, and also Mehcad Brooks. Tyler Perry is also in it. Cicely Tyson is also in it, and people here and people there. So the premise, I kept seeing people posting online. Oh my god, I cannot believe it. The ending. Hey, oh my god, celebrate are. This is why you can't always listen to people who likes mediocre things, okay? I'm not saying this was a bad movie. Not saying that at all. The acting in the movie was great. Each person did great. Brisha Webb, who we usually know to play in more comedic roles and funny stuff or whatever like that, and seeing whatever. Krista Fox did amazing. The actors in the movie played their roles amazingly well. The writing of the movie, Tyler Perry, was some BS, okay? I feel like we all know that Tyler Perry, as he has showed us recently, he's the only person in his writer's room. That's good for people who is writing a book, okay? And they have a story that they're telling from beginning to end, and so they're a writer. I get that. When you are writing a movie, when you are writing TV shows, you sometimes need people to bounce ideas off of. Tyler Perry has probably been writing so long, he assumes he don't need no help, and sometimes it's okay to say, I may need some help. I feel like he writes very one-dimensional, okay? Everything he writes has a couple things that's the same. Either an angry black woman, a poor black woman, a abused black woman, a downtrodden black woman. But no, he don't really have anything that shows a black woman in great standing. You know what I'm saying? That she's good in where she is in life and she's okay in where she's. No, each thing he writes, it's always something wrong with that black woman. I for once wish that wasn't the point of his story. So, A Fall from Grace is about Grace, okay? Krista Fox, where's the picture, okay? Krista Fox is Grace, okay? Wiggery of it all, okay? Krista Fox did amazing in this, okay? She absolutely, positively did amazing, okay? Let's not act like that's not the truth of it all. So, she is in jail for the murder of her husband, okay? And we see her lawyer, Brisha Webb's character, Jasmine, okay? Cool. So, this is the dynamic duo of it. Now, her husband, okay, played by Mehcad Brooks in this horrible lace front wig, okay? Tyler Perry, you don't need to be the writer, the director, the screenplay man, the EP man, the wig out. Get somebody to do these men's hair, okay? Because no credible hairstylist would put this wiggery on somebody, okay? It look. Where's other pictures, okay? Because I'm like, that's not the only one that we. I thought I had another one of him. I don't get any. Here we go. What in the Jermaine Jackson is going on here, okay? So just the pure riggery of it all is stupid or whatever. But anyway, so again, Jasmine, the attorney, is representing, Grace, okay, for killing her husband, Shannon, okay? That is what the movie is about. And Shannon was introduced to Grace by Grace's friend. Was it Sarah? I think her name is Sarah. Let me be sure her name is Sarah. Felicia Rashad's character's name is... Where's Felicia Rashad? It is Sarah. So, okay. So these are the main characters of it all, okay? Now I want to show a couple supporting characters just so that we can be sure to know things, okay? Now, Tyler Perry plays Brisha Webb's boss, okay? Look at his wiggery. Look at the bearded, mounted wiggery of it all from the tip of his head to the top of his nose, the bottom of his nose, to his chin. Okay, I don't like it. Okay, I don't, girl. Anyway, he plays Brisha Webb's character's boss. Okay, because Brisha Webb she's a appointed attorney from the courts or whatever. He's the boss of it all, whatever. Okay, we see that. Now we also have, you know what I'm saying, Brisha has. Her name is Jasmine in the movie. Jasmine's husband is a cop. Okay, you see him sitting on her lap and everything. And we see, Jasmine's two, co-workers, light-skinned dude and dark-skinned girl. I can't think of the names is. Don't shoot me, okay? Anyway, so they have like little supporting roles. And Jasmine's husband is a cop. Okay, she's an attorney with the public defender's office. He's a police officer. Okay, was it anybody else? We also see, the son. He's the son. He's Grace's son. Okay, fine. Okay, so again, those are the supporting actors of this movie. So, Grace wants to plead guilty, okay, of killing her husband. Because she's like, I killed him. And I want to plead guilty, leave me be. That's the kind of premise of the whole movie. Now, it opened up pretty weird because we see Jasmine's husband, the cop, at a house and some white woman. Like, I'm going to jump. I'm going to jump because we were so stupid. Now we have nothing. I can't believe this. And this white woman just jumps off the roof of this house. That's how the movie opens up, okay? I'm like, okay, well, that's kind of weird. Anyway, so from there, Sharon tells Grace, you need to get out some, okay? You need to get out the house. Let me replace the picture of Grace just to make her look, not so crazy, okay? We're going to put the regular picture up of Grace. Bam, okay? We're going to do that, just going to make sure everything looks good. So, cool. Sarah tells Grace you should hang out a little bit more, meet with somebody, stop being so sad. Grace is getting older. Her husband cheated on her and then remarried some little young tender. Her son recently got married to somebody who she don't like. So she just like, this is some bullcrap, whatever. Now she owns her own home. She works at the bank. She's okay in life, but she's a little bit lonely because she's getting older. So, Sarah, who's also an older woman, girl, get out and meet somebody, okay? Get out and meet someone. And she said, go to this little art show. Give us a little flyer for this art show. Cool. Who does she meet at the art show? Her husband, Shannon. Okay? Because he's a photographer. Okay? And they have a whirlwind, a whole romance. Okay? Even though she leaves before he can find out who she is. Okay? They meet. They don't exchange names or phone numbers or nothing. But she leaves the art show and he still finds out where she works and sends her one of the paintings or pictures he took a picture of or whatever and asks her for a date. Okay? And I don't know. And I keep on the car, Shannon. Sarah, like, girl, date that man. He asked you out, girl. Do the damn thing, okay? Cool. So, we see she go out with him. They dating. Boom, okay? Now, first of all, he seemed like an asshole to me, okay? He kept, you're a little judgmental, you judge a little bit. Who cares, okay? Well, I would judge because I found my husband in bed with his secretary, okay? And now they together, whatever. So I have to be careful of what I do and who I out with because it can be some bullshit. Cool. We don't care. Now, Jasmine, the attorney, is a she's a defense attorney for the office, and she always pleads out her cases. She's never went to trial. She never did a murder case, nothing like that. So Rory, her boss, Tyler Perry, like, here, you gonna take Grace's case. She wants to plead guilty. Do that, leave it be, or whatever. He don't even tell her try to defend her. Like, that don't matter. We ain't got the money to defend her. That don't matter. Go get her to plead out, okay? But when she get there first, she's like, okay, you can plead out. But then she started wondering, like, what's really going on? So she goes and talks to Sarah Felicia Rashad, to find out more about Grace. Oh, Grace is great. You know, she would never do anything crazy, whatever. She was sad about being lonely. I did suggest she go out and date somebody, whatever. You know what I'm saying? That's it. So, Sarah seems to be a good friend. However, in Sarah's house, when Jasmine is visiting, we see Cicely Tyson, okay, an old woman, because that's what she is, is just walking around the house, look, I'm like, we're going to ignore the old black woman, who's older than Felicia Rashad, walking around the house. And at that point in time, Felicia Rashad carried, like, okay, you know what? This isn't a good time. I'm saying, this thing's going on. I'm saying, thanks for stopping by. I will talk to you later. And she leaves. But I'm like, did you not think to ask, you see that black woman wandering around the house, right? And do you see that? And I'm like, I guess not. We're going to leave that be. Anyway, so Jasmine, of course, starts looking into the case a little bit more. We know they don't have no body, okay, or whatever. And she still went in there and never really asked, so what happened? Did you do? She doesn't ask any of that because Grace is like, I want to plead guilty. All I want is, to be in a prison close to home where I can see my son and my grandchildren. That's all I want. So Jasmine keeps, looking to asking what happened. So when Grace starts saying what happened, how she met him at the little thing, he was oh so nice, okay? They were dating for a couple months or whatever. She wouldn't let him in her house, taking things real slow or whatever. They was going on dates. He was oh so nice. Him saying that, why not you? You beautiful too. It don't matter that you older than me. I like you. You like me. We can be a happy family. Okay? And that whole thing. So eventually, he proposed to her in a field full of fireflies. I'm like, okay, and she said yes to this man. They haven't had sex. He has not even been in her house. They've been going on dates here and there, spending time together. And she said yes. And then after she said yes, he comes in the house and they had sex. Okay, they had sex, or whatever. And so they're married. Because he's a great guy right now. They're married or whatever. Happy-go-lucky. Even with that haircut. Okay, cool. Now, it was little signs that he was a little, oh, so your husband is in this or whatever. That means he must be rich and you must be rich too. Well, no, I'm not rich, okay? He does that or whatever. We divorced. I didn't want nothing, I'm saying, but I've done good for myself. I own my home. Leave me be, okay? Anyway, so she's head over heels for this man. She's not married to this man or whatever. You know what I'm saying? And everything changed once they got married, okay? Because it was a couple months, okay? It wasn't even that long, okay? So, she brings up how one time, which is when things changed, you know what I'm saying? I was in bed, sleep. I woke up, he wasn't in bed. She went downstairs. She's on the phone talking to someone in the middle of the night, okay? Saying how these like the fireflies. And she's like, who are you talking to? Yeah, I'm going to talk to you tomorrow. Okay, he hangs up. He like, the one thing, or there's two things, you know what I'm saying, I don't like, you know what I'm saying, being checked up on and being questioned. She's like, well, I dismissed you. And I said, first of all, I would have said, well, get out my house, okay? Don't you talk to me like that, okay? Now, look, his body is amazing. I get that, you know what I'm saying? Because this is when he like him saying, I don't like being checked up on, you know what I'm saying, or questioned. Well, I dismissed you. He said, oh, you know what I'm saying, okay, fuck that. Get out my house, bro. You don't talk to me in no rude, disrespectful manner, okay? I don't like it, okay? I don't like it at all. But again, you know what I'm saying, she ignored it. Cool. Okay, we then see she's at her job or whatever. She's on the phone with Sarah, he's talked to me all rude or whatever, and I don't know why or whatnot. I said, girl, just leave him. And she then, because we see how he was like coming to her job, he was always taking pictures of her or whatever, and snap all these pictures. And I'm saying to myself, do she not realize he's snapping pictures of her when her work computer was on and he could see the screens? Okay, did she not see that? And now from the beginning, I knew exactly what what was going on. Let's say that. But I digress, okay? So she at work, saying how he tripping at home or whatever. Her bosses then call her into the office. I'm like, first of all, when your bosses call you in the office right after you've seen about 15 white men walk past your office and look at you, like they walking past, they all looking at you. All looking at you. All looking at you. I'm like, first of all, I would have left because that means something is arise. I don't want to be in it. Anyway, she go in there and her boss say, there's about 400 grand missing from accounts that you work on. Did you not think we wouldn't notice this money being moved from these accounts? Okay, worth almost 400 grand. You are fired and we want that money back. Okay, if not, you will be going to jail for all of it. So she's, I cannot believe this. I didn't do nothing. I lost my job. What happened? Excuse me. So she figured someone must have gotten her information. It must be some kind of ID fraud, theft, or whatever. She get home. She called Shannon. He ain't answering. Okay, well, he must be with his new bitch. But she's sitting there talking to her girlfriend Sarah. Okay, and then Shannon comes home. Where you been with your new girlfriends? I ain't been nowhere. I want to talk to my wife alone. And sister, I ain't going. She my friend. I ain't leaving. I ain't going nowhere. Oh, it's okay, sir. You can go. Yes, it's okay. Okay, good. And so she leaves or whatever. He say I wasn't with no friend or whatever. I was with the kids with cancer. I was with some kids who have cancer, and I took them to see the fireflies or whatever to help them not think about cancer or whatever. And I'm like, bullshit, bull of the shit. He then say, fuck this, I gotta explain myself. Oh, I'm so sorry, okay? I'm so sorry, baby. I got fired today. I'm so sad. Okay, I'm so sad. Oh, you got fired, baby? Really? We will fix this, okay? We will figure it out. I say, okay, fine. Anyway, so they look into whatever's going on. She gets to the bank or whatever. She find out someone went into the bank, signed papers as her or whatever, and found and took out a mortgage on her house, the house that she owns. Someone took out almost 400 grand on the house that she owns. Okay, and so she's all upset. I can't believe it. Who did it? It wasn't me. Okay, and then she find out because she goes to see the footage because they said, this is your. It looked like your signature. And it was notarized as well. Well, who notarized it? Who did that? And it's the address she's given. Oh, this is the address of the notary. But she go to the house. It's like an abandoned house. You know what I'm saying? When no one's there, whatever. So she go back to the bank and had to pay them to give her the footage to show. Well, when someone came in, who was it? Was it me? And she see who it was that came in and did it. It was Shannon, her husband, okay? He went and got a mortgage out on her house, okay? And she, I can't believe you. He like, you know what I'm saying? I owe people. I had debts or whatever. And since we married, I'm saying, I thought you would want me to have that money. And I'm like, really? Okay, fine. She then realized, oh, you must have also stolen my info at work and got that money too. He again says, you know what I'm saying, as your husband, I have every right to that money. Bitch, leave me alone. And from that point on, he was an asshole, okay? Now, she's like, oh, you a demon. I need you out of my house. Oh, it ain't your house? Mm-mm. First of all, give me an ashtray, bitch. I want an ashtray, bitch. Why she gotta be a bitch? I don't know. And he say, the marriage license say this is our house, so he won't leave, okay? And she like, I can't believe it. So Sarah took her to see a lawyer, okay? The lawyer then said, like, it's gonna cost you 10 grand to retain me. And even then, it's gonna take us some time to get him out your house. So she's like, I can't believe this motherfucker here. I want him out my house now, okay? Now. He like, whatever, I ain't going nowhere, okay? She come home one day. It's a whole car in the driveway. That ain't her car, his car. And she come to her house. This fool is in the bedroom banging some girl in their bed. Get out my motherfucking house. The girl then said, you up here, you brought me back to your mama house? That ain't my mama. He kicked her out their bedroom and say, bitch, respect my privacy. Put some locks on these. I said, put some locks on what? Girl. Anyway, at this point, she's over it. And she says she's numb. It's just a bunch of shit going on right now. And she don't like it, okay? And I'm like, I would not like it either. Okay? Either. Anyway, wait, what is this? I'm trying to see something. Hold on. So, I was trying to delete these photos off. So, again, she come home and he's there with some lady. So now she says she's numb. I can't believe it. I can't believe this shit. Okay, and he has a girl out the house. They walking around kissing. I'm like, ain't this about a bitch? And so at this point in time, he like, you should have came in there and joined us. I said, oh, he full of shit, okay? He then sits down, okay? You see, she in the background is oh so defeated, oh so tired, okay? And Shannon in his, Jermaine Jackson-esque wig, it's just like, you made it so easy. You know what I'm saying? You're older women, y'all just like low-hanging fruit. You know what I'm saying? And it's like, you need to give me that money because I can go to jail with my job or whatever. You owe me that money. You know what I'm saying? If you think about it, I'm saying, all the sex and joy I gave you in your miserable life, you owe me. Okay? It's been hard for me to do this because I like you and you're so nice. I like you, okay? But I'm going to tell you the truth. I love you. I do love you. But I will never love you how you love me. Women your age, you're just low-hanging fruit, y'all weak, you're lonely, and you make this so easy, okay? And I'm like, he really sitting up there just talking to her like she ain't shit. And as he's sitting up there talking to her like she ain't shit, she was getting a baseball bat, okay? A whole baseball bat. And she walks up and she plays batter up, okay? Yes, as you see, she played batter up with his head. Okay, and she has some aggression to get off of her chest, okay? And she got all the aggression out, okay? All of it everywhere. And I said, oh, okay, that's what I would have done as well. So that's what happened. Boom, got that out the way. At this point in time, they have no body because she did all that, and then she said how she, dragged him by the legs, and then just kind of tossed his body down the basement stairs, and she left just to went for a drive. She called Sarah and told Sarah what she did, and Sarah then called her back and said that she went to the house, but there was no body. So maybe she was going crazy, or maybe she took the body with her and buried it. Okay, we don't know what happened or whatever. So again, this is why she's in jail, because there was still blood down there and everything, and it was what it was. Sarah brings up how when she got to the house that she saw her son leaving, so maybe the son took the body, you know what I'm saying, or whatever. We don't know. So we then see they go to trial because it's Jasmine has convinced Grace to go to trial against the wishes of Rory, who keeps saying like, okay, whatever, if you lose this case, you fired because you wasn't sent to this thing to be defending her, okay? You are a pleading lawyer. All you do is plead out all your cases, okay? You're not even a real lawyer, okay? But whatever. But Jasmine got I want to be good. I don't want to quit no more. I want to be, that. We don't really care. Anyway, again, the people acted, it was fine. They had the whole little trial, asking different people. Now we see people who he was, but we see all kind of things. No, it doesn't really matter. But at the end of the day, they eventually pulled Sarah up on the stand, and the prosecutor's like, well, did you talk to Grace the night of the potential murder? Well, yes, for about 15 minutes. She told me we were talking about church or this or that. Oh, well, the records show y'all talked for 2 minutes. She called you for 2 minutes. You then called her back. She didn't answer. And you called her back another time. You know what I'm saying? So what you saying don't match up to the records, okay? So, if you lying, you can go to jail. What happened? Oh, she called me. She told me she killed him. I'm so sorry, Grace. Okay. So again, they like, okay. But Brisha, the character, don't cross-examine her. Why? I don't know. Okay? Because probable cause could be that she did something too. But I digress. Anyway, you know what I'm saying? Grace is like, you did your best. You did your best. So, Dad, like, I want to question Sarah again, but she said it at closing argument. They're like, man, that ain't how it works. That's not how law works. Once you say you rest your case and you don't want to question any more witnesses, you can't then go during closing arguments and try to say you want to ask. That ain't how it works. So she said, well, I want to talk to so-and-so. So she held him in contempt while she's in jail, because she's, was messing up, was over talking to the judge or whatever. Of course, Grace is found guilty. Okay, cool. So at that point in time, when Grace is being taken away, she's looking at Sarah. She sees around Sarah's neck the necklace that Shannon would always wear, and she's like, that's weird. She then starts to think, as she's in jail, of all the connections between the two. Sarah's the one who told her to go to meet the dude or whatever. Sarah's the one who encouraged her to talk to him or whatever. Even the night when they were there at the house and Sarah wouldn't leave when they was arguing, when they walked away, Sarah did slightly touch his hand, okay? These little things where she's like, okay, she then realizes about Shannon. When he would take pictures of her, she was always at her computer. So again, it was a plot and a plan, okay? A whole plot and a plan. So Jasmine goes see Sarah at the end of whatever. As she's on her way to go see Sarah, we see again Cicely Tyson, okay, walking down the street. You know what I'm saying? Do I did walking. And you can clearly see she's like, I want to go home. Don't make me go back there. No. She's clearly telling you it's something wrong back there. Do not make me go back. I want to go to my house. I'm like, how are you a whole lawyer and you don't see the signs that something ain't right? But you take her back to the house she's begging you to not take her back to. And she's saying, no, I need to go to my house, not that house. That ain't her house, but I digress, okay? Back at the house, she's talking, so my house is this, Sycamore. It's the address where the damn notary thing was from, okay, to get Ben in the house. That's her house, okay? So Brisha then realized, okay, something is afoot. She is like, whatever. She's walking through the house. She finds there's all these old women chained up in the house. I'm like, Lord Jesus, okay? So we then find out the thing that I knew from the beginning. Sarah and Shannon are working together. Boom. How did you not guess this, people? If anybody watched it and they had no clue, y'all need to watch more murder mysteries. I don't know. I guessed it from the minute that Sarah said, I told her that she needs to go out and meet people. And then when we seen that she was the one who told Grace to go to this guy's show, and when the guy sent her that picture without her and him even talking and him knowing who she was, no one knew who she was. I'm like, Sarah's in on it. She's in on it. I say she's either his mama, his crazy ass older sister, his old girlfriend or whatever, or some old woman. No, old woman's not nice, but some older woman who, you know what I'm saying, is helping him pull these tricks or whatever. I digress. So now we see Shannon is alive, okay? Head bandaged up and all the things. He's alive. And he then, you know, kind of ties up Brisha's character, okay, in the house. I'm looking like, Lord Jesus, here we go. So then when Sarah gets home or whatever, you know, and Sissy Tyson like, I didn't let her in here. I didn't do it. I didn't let the lawyer in. But again, we see that it doesn't matter. Okay, boom. So Sissy Tyson's character walks away. She got away and she walked out or whatever. But, you know, Jasmine, the husband, was checking into Shannon's name and also Sarah. Okay, and come to find out, they both had, like, you know, a paper, the invitation that had both of their fingerprints. He ran the fingerprints, and it finally came back a match to all these aliases that they both have had. So now he know, damn, my wife was in danger. Let me get to the house. Now he was arresting somebody, had him in handcuffs and said, you know, don't move, but then pulled off and left him there. You can't leave a suspect handcuffed, girl. Anyway, he gets to the house, kicking the door. Okay, because he knows she in there. He is fighting Felicia Rashad now, and she got a whole frying pan. She was swinging a frying pan. I'm like, first of all, a cast iron skillet is heavy, but I digress. He overpowers her, handcuffs her, and say, don't move. I'm looking like, why would you not handcuff her to the door or to a handle? Something where she can easily walk away. He should be fired. He should be fired. Okay, now he in the basement looking for his wife. Found her all tied up. Now he fighting, you know what I'm saying, with Jermaine Jackson or whatever. And they tussling. And I'm like, the basement to me reminded me of Silence of the Lambs. I'm like, what is Clarice down there too? I don't know. Brisha get loose, finds a gun that her husband dropped as he's fighting Makai Brooks or whatever. And she shoots and kills Shannon. So Grace gets out of jail. Because they figure out, oh, these two people, Sarah and her son, Shannon, yep, he's her son, had been kidnapping old women and taking their and collecting their Social Security. Grace gets out of jail. Shannon is dead. And Sharon, Felicia Rashad's character, gets away and lives to go, you know, trick somebody else, because the ending is her going somewhere else and just to do whatever else to get money. Tyler, it's not that it's a bad movie. It's not. Again, the acting was great. He needs people in his writer's room. He just does. Because it could have been much better. Now, first of all, the movie was shot in like between, I think some people said 5 days, some said 10. I thought Breach the Web said it took 10 days. Some are saying 5. You can tell. But it's good. You know what I'm saying? But he has a whole lot. So it's not as if, you can go shoot on one lot and do all the scenes and then go over to, it's the perks of having your own lot or whatever. The writing is what pissed me off. Not even pissed me off, but I knew it from the moment, the first 20 minutes, I knew what would happen. I knew he wouldn't be dead. I knew she would get out. I knew Sarah, I knew it all. It was still, cool to watch, but I guessed half the shit. Girl, them wigs is horrible. Even when, Grace was at work and she was talking about how they were dating, she was just up all night on the phone with him or whatever. He would text her so much. She holding her phone and looking at a text from Shannon. It was a screenshot of a text message. They used a screenshot of, you could clearly see the phone. It was a picture of a screen. It was a picture of a text message. Like, if you have an iPhone, when they get edits, it was a picture of a girl. Out of 10 for the storyline, it's a 4.5 for me. The acting is a 9. I'll give it a 9 because it was good acting. It was a shitty story. He needs to stop writing. Grace was this woman who was so desperate to be loved that she ignored the signs of this young, bad-wigged, broke artist who she then let just get. And how you been friends with Sarah for 6-7 years and never knew she had a son? How is all these women chained up in this house and you've been her house, but you've never seen random white women or women just walk around? No. And then the old woman who jumped at the beginning, I feel like she jumped from the house. Did y'all not search the house to see why she jumped? Girl. Anyway, that's my review of the whole damn movie. If you watched it, please tell me what you thought of the movie. Okay, now I have to go watch Power because it's where I am. Anyway, peace.